Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
No, you're not live yet on YouTube.
Mic test, check, 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 mic test. Oh, welcome ladies and gentlemen. I seem to be having some technical difficulties this afternoon, but just bear with me. We'll try to get it set up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Winter Series, DRL Winter Series League. This is the A split, and I will be your host, David Wellborn. And we have got a pretty good night coming up tonight, provided this microphone is actually working correctly. I seem to be pretty low inside of the Discord channel, and I'm just hoping that everyone can hear me on this end. So, as we get started here, I just want to thank Oculus Rift and NVIDIA for sponsoring the network. I was graciously given a Rift control system and an NVIDIA video card to broadcast these races, so I need to thank Oculus Rift and NVIDIA. Oculus Rift, don't just play a game, get in the game. And NVIDIA, brought to you with the best graphics card out there on the internet. And for PCs, you cannot do without the 1080. It is an awesome video card. And it seems like Daniel Hallis is up on the leaderboard, followed by Daniel Chumley, John Mullis, Bruce Pearson, Sean Timmerman, Blake Griffith, Brandy Briggs, James Pandolf, Alex Tilley, for drivers that have already posted some sort of a time. Like I said, I'm just trying to get set up here, ladies and gentlemen. Just bear with me. Alright, I believe I'm set up now. Everything looks right. Like I said, we're doing the DRL Winter Series tonight, and this is the A split race, and it is going to be for 112.5 miles or 45 laps. We should have a really good race this evening. If anybody's interested in joining the league, just click on the link down below, DRL Racing League. We are looking for nice drivers who want a clean and respectable league to race in. DRL is the race or the league to be in if you want clean and respectable drivers. We are looking for sponsors for the league, by the way. If you or someone you know may want to sponsor a race or two or even the whole series, again, you can contact DRL in the links below. Let's see what we got going on right now. This is killing me. Alright, Alex Tilley is running 47.270. Bruce Pearson is still in second with a 47.343. Looks like we've only got about 12 drivers in so far, but we got about another 10 minutes to go before qualifying to end this session. This should be a fun race. We were expecting a lot more drivers this evening, but again, we are having a split race. There's an A and a B, so if we don't get enough in one, we'll have enough to fill the race up with both splits. This should be a really good race this evening. Daniel Hallis is currently 5th on the leaderboard as far as times are for practice. Doing some nice drafting there with the 6 of Daniel Chumley. Yeah. Well, I guess we're getting ready to get this show on the road, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'll go ahead and do my pre-race stuff and come back here just as qualifying starts. Let us pray. Lord, I pray as I race today, keep me safe along the way. Not only me, but others too, as they perform the jobs they do. I know, God, that in a race, I, the driver, must set the pace. But in this race of life, I pray, help me, Lord, along the way. Although I know I am a sinner, help me to believe that with God, you're always a winner. And we're back. 3 minutes, just a little under 3 minutes of practice left. And Alex Tilley, Bruce Pearson, Sean Timmerman, and John Mullis seem to be the top 4, followed by Daniel Hallis for the current speeds. And the way they're racing here right now, this is what I expect to see all night long, 2x2 for the whole race. I mean, this is going to be a super clean race, I believe. I don't believe we're going to have maybe 3 cautions. But the thing about it is these gentlemen get 2 fast repairs, which they can use at any time that they need or see fit. So you need to be cautious with those fast repairs, just to make sure that you can finish the race. And the splits here, the A and B, like I say, do carry over into the main, and I will be broadcasting the main event right after, well, not right after, it'll be a few minutes, but I'll get the servers and everything set up, and then we'll jump right back into broadcasting again for the main race. And the main race tonight will be 90 laps or 225 miles. That will be a good race to watch, ladies and gentlemen. So please tune in for the next broadcast, and that's roughly 9:30, give or take. I believe so. Just don't quote me on that. It shouldn't take more than an hour and a half to run this little split race, and then we should be set up for the main event tonight at 9:30. And they're coming in, practicing some pit stops there. Looked like 24 was a little hot coming in there. I hope he don't do that during the race. Sean Timmerman in the 24. They got some cool paint schemes coming up in these trucks. They are really working real hard at getting all the DRL lettering on the windshields and everything. They're not up to date completely just yet, ladies and gentlemen, but they will. By race 3, you should see all the trucks supporting the DRL logos. Under 1 minute for qualifying. I'm going to take a quick break and jump back in here just as qualifying comes in.
Shh! Hear that? That's the sound of technological advancement happening with each passing second and making you and all you stand for obsolete. HDR, or High Dynamic Range, is the latest and greatest of those advancements, and in a nutshell, it improves the contrast between light and dark, giving you a more accurate reproduction of colour. The technical definition for HDR panels demands a 4K resolution and a contrast ratio of 1000 nits at peak brightness and just 0.05 nits at black level. In case you're wondering, 1 nit is roughly equivalent to the light one candle gives off. But if you'll forgive us the excellent pun, it's not quite as black and white as all that. In a game like Monolith's Middle-earth Shadow of War, it's the difference between seeing the developer's true vision of Tolkien's land and a diluted version of it. Take Mount Doom, for example, an icon of the geography and a perfect demonstration of the game's dramatic visuals. An HDR-capable gaming PC offers more contrast between the glowing lava and the charred rock. In this fight at Golgoroth at the base of the mountain, Talion takes down some occupying orcs using Celebrimbor's bright blue wraith magic against a backdrop of billowing chimneys and lava lakes. HDR brings out the details in all these elements, producing brighter blues, making the explosions pop, and retaining the inky blacks of each shadow and dark cloud. It isn't only in extreme contrast situations that the benefits of an HDR gaming rig really shine through though. In this dark and gloomy interior, HDR is better able to articulate small differences in shades of a similar colour. So areas that might once have looked washed out in SDR appear atmospheric and immersive. So if you're wondering why HDR really matters in games, just remember Mount Doom and its lovely lava flow. From now until October 16th, when you buy select GeForce GTX 1080 Ti and GeForce GTX 1080 graphics cards, systems and laptops from a participating retailer, you can also bag a bundled copy of Middle-earth Shadow of War and enjoy the very best PC gaming experience.
And we're back with Daniel Hallis on track. He is putting down his warm-up lap and getting ready to make his first lap for his qualifying. He's been pretty steady through the leagues here at DRL, and I expect him to be at least in the top 5 of qualifying, followed by his practice times was in the top 5, so should be a pretty good lap right here. He's staying right next to the wall like he should. He come down a little low for my taste there, but he's still getting in a good lap. And we got Daniel Chumley with his first lap of 51.385, and he's preparing to make his second lap. Daniel Hallis crosses the line here with a 51.37. So far he's sitting on the pole. We're on board with Jordan Gonzalez. His first lap was a 51.313, and he's hugging that bottom line. Let's see what he gets. He's coming down across the tri-oval, crossing the finish line now. And he improved to first position of a 50.366. It's not bad. Way to go, Mr. Gonzalez. Alex Tilley, second, with a 50.429. Daniel Hallis is in second so far. Jordan Gonzalez popped down to third. Brady Briggs, he's got a 50.349. Way to go, Brady Briggs. He's sitting on pole. James Pandolf should be on track. Let's see what he can do this evening. He's finishing up his one. Oh, is he even going to get a full lap in? I wonder what was holding him up this evening. Well, Mr. Pandolf, he's the league admin, so he's probably had a lot going on with this first race. Everybody does try to at least put some type of a lap down. So, Mr. Pandolf, I believe he's going to get at least top 7 place in the qualifying. He's got a good run going anyway. And he comes across the line. Ooh, 12th. Well, at least he's in the field. Alright, got less than 7 seconds to go, and ladies and gentlemen, we will be racing. Let's see if we can't get our grid up and see what we got going on. We got Brady Briggs starting on the pole. Daniel Hallis is your second place outside. Jordan Gonzalez is third on the inside. Alex Tilley is fourth on the outside. John Mullins is fifth on the inside. Clay Phillips is sixth on the outside. Bruce Pearson is starting in your 7th position on the inside. Daniel Chumley is starting in your 8th position on the outside. We got Sean Timmerman. He is starting in 9th on the inside. Ray Branch is starting in 10th on the outside. Blake Griffith is 11th on the inside, and our James Pandolf, the league administrator, is rounding out the field in 12th position. Give me just a second. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. Well, the camera's not seem to be working for me this afternoon. I don't know what is going on with this, but we're gonna get it straightened out one way or the other. I can't seem to get on the pit road for some reason. And there they go. And of course I'm in the wrong camera position. Oh, this is killing me, ladies and gentlemen. It helps if I click auto apply. Well, I got it going now, so that's all that matters. Like I said, this is my first one for this series, and I hope by the time I get ready for the next race this evening, I'll have everything fixed. We're getting ready to take the green flag. This should be a fun race. Like I said, I do expect 2x2 racing for the most part all evening long. I don't look for anybody to be making any wild and crazy moves for the first few laps. We were expecting a lot bigger field for this evening, but we'll bear with what we got and get her down and get her going. The green flag is out and we are on our way. And Brady Briggs will drive them down to the first turn, followed by your Daniel Hallis is on the outside. And I'm having some trouble reading. Jordan Gonzalez is in the second position. And he's doing some nice drafting down there on the bottom. And it seems that Jordan Gonzalez decided he was going to go up top. And we're going to have a battle for the lead. Can Jordan get it done on the outside? He's got a lot of help. And Daniel Hallis is looking to his outside. He's not giving him any room. Oh, he's going to make it 3 wide. They are 3 wide, ladies and gentlemen, down the back stretch. Brady Briggs is going to hold on to first. And it looks like Daniel Hallis is going to slip back in. Oh, he's got some blinking issues. I hope he can get back to the back and be safe about it. And it looks to me like he's going to. He's taking a big hit as far as position is. Oh, we got somebody clean off the track. And I believe he's going to lose the draft. That was John Mullins. John Mullins has lost the draft, ladies and gentlemen. Jordan Gonzalez is out on the outside. He is back to the lead. And followed by Alex Tilley. Alex Tilley has dropped down behind Jordan Gonzalez and taken over the second spot. And Brady Briggs is falling back to third. We do have a battle on the outside though with Sean Timmerman and the 93 of Daniel Chumley. Somebody is stuck on the outside right there. Let me see if I can't get a better camera angle. Bruce Pearson is in the 4th spot, followed by Blake Griffith. And we do have Clay Phillips on the outside, and Daniel Chumley is behind him, and Daniel Hallis is still trying to push the 3 wide in the outside. James Pandolf is looking, and he's not going to make it. And I think John Mullis is definitely going to be hoping for a caution, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's a better camera view. They seem to be getting a little spaced out, and the 93 is all over the back of Clay Phillips. That is Daniel Chumley bumping and pushing all he can on the back door of the 6 Clay Phillips. He is trying to get him up there. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. But they are still battling. And it looks like James Pandolf, he's stuck on the outside. He's trying to get down. I think he'll get down right now and try to hang on to the draft. Then again, he's fooled me. He's going to stay high. Let's see if we can't ride with them, see what they're going to do. He needs to get down with the 24 if he wants to hang on to that draft. And the 12... is that the 12? I think it's the 24. The 24 is bringing up the rear, and it's the 2 car of Daniel Hallis is pushing James Pandolf. 7 laps into the race, we are still green and we are still going strong. And it looks like Daniel Hallis has dropped down to the bottom, and Brady Briggs has somehow managed to get back into the front. I missed that, so we'll keep an eye on the front here, see what's going on. They are doing some side-by-side drafting. Oh, we got somebody on the apron again, and I can't see who it is. It is the 7 of Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin, he's fighting to hang on to the draft. I don't know what got him shuffled down below the line, but he is doing all he can to hang on to the draft, and it looks like he might be able to do it. He's working real hard. He may not be able to pull it off, ladies and gentlemen. He is fighting. He is still fighting. He is just a little. Yeah, I don't think he's going to do it. We got Jordan Gonzalez is up for the lead. They are battling out, and Clay Phillips is all over his back door trying to push him back to the front. Brady Briggs is still hanging on the bottom. He is being pushed by Bruce Pearson in the number 3 truck. And Ryan Branch on the bottom. He is in that pack right there. He is someone to watch out for here, ladies and gentlemen. He'll ride till he can see daylight. And as soon as he sees daylight, he will make a move. So you got to keep an eye on him. James Pandolf seems to be hanging in there, and Blake Griffith, believe it or not, he is still back there and he's still hanging on, but I believe he has lost the draft. I don't know He's probably going to be praying for a caution right about now. And they are side by side. Jordan Gonzalez and Brady Briggs. They are battling out for the first place position. And it looks like Jordan got him. And Brady Briggs is all over the back of Jordan Gonzalez. Oh, the 23 of Ryan Branch just got pushed high. And oh, he's off the track. He is going through the grass. Oh, hang on to it. He just lost the draft big time. Lucky that was not a big one. He seemed to hang on to it, and we are going to go back to the front and see what's happening. He did lose the draft, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. We got a 3-car breakaway, and that'd be Jordan Gonzalez, Brady Briggs, and Bruce Pearson. James Pandolf has worked his way up to the 4th position, and the 93 of Daniel Chumley is on his back door. They're trying to catch back up and keep this draft going. They will be closing it in. And we got a 2-car fall back here, and this is Daniel Hallis and Blake Griffith. Blake Griffith finally did catch back to the draft. I think Daniel Hallis did him a little help and come back there and let him catch up. And they have worked real hard, and they are back in the draft. And they are coming to the bottom. They are looking for daylight. Everybody seemed to stay high. I don't know why the 74, 93, and 6 and 24 staying on the high line like that. But they're going to be losing some positions here. We're going to hold on right in this camera angle right now. Oh, and the 18 of Brady Briggs jumped to the high side, and he is being pushed by James Pandolf. He is looking to... Oh! The 3 just got turned sideways. It looked like somebody got warped out. I don't know who that was. And I can't tell right offhand. The 3 of Bruce Pearson. Is he the one that got turned? I can't tell. We're going to go back to the lead. 18 is in the grass. Brady Briggs has somehow managed to hang on to it. And it looks like Bruce Pearson is going to pass him on the outside, and they're going to try to work together, I guess, to try to catch back up. Oh, and we have a wreck. James Pandolf has spun it. No caution seems to be coming out, but we are going to take a look and see what just happened with James. Well, I can't seem to get it. And we're back to the front with Jordan Gonzalez, Blake Griffin, and Sean Timmerman. Followed by Bruce Pearson and Brady Briggs. Daniel Hallis is all by himself. Clay Phillips is on the bottom. They need to be working together if they can catch each other. Daniel Chumley, Ryan Branch, and James Pandolf seem to be working together. James did get some rear end, so he must have got tapped by somebody. He got some rear end damage there. Alex Tilley, and rounding out the top 12 is John Mullis. Bruce Pearson and Brady Briggs have caught the lead pack again, and they are battling to the high side to try to take over the lead position, as we got a lap car who's getting ready to go lap down. That is 10 of John Mullins. John Mullins has went a lap down, but he looks to me like he's going to try to hang on to the draft here. If he can get in there and hang on to the draft, he may be able to pull it off and come out of here with the lucky dog if we do get a caution. I don't believe we're going to get a caution this evening, ladies and gentlemen, just for the simple fact that we have, these trucks must be really loose. Because Jordan Gonzalez just barely got on the apron and he almost lost it right there. It must be a handful to drive these trucks. I don't know, I don't drive the trucks, but it is some good racing so far. And we got Bruce Pearson in the lead, followed by Brady Briggs, Blake Griffith, Sean Timmerman, Jordan Gonzalez, Clay Phillips, and Daniel Hallis seem to be working together. I just wish. Oh, we got somebody coming a lap down. Who is it? Who is it? That is the 51 of Alex Tilley. He is now a lap down. Let's see if he can't drop down and catch onto this draft. If he pulls down now. And he did. He's pulled down, and hopefully the 9 of Jordan Gonzalez and the 10 of John Mullins will work with him, and they'll all get back up here in this draft. They seem to be doing a pretty good job right now. These drivers need to be working together. And we do now have a 6-7 car draft again in the lead pack. Got a couple lap cars mixed down in that bunch, but it is a drafting pack. And it looks like Brady Briggs wants his lead back, and he is being pushed by Blake Griffin. And the 24 is on the bottom, trying to catch up with Bruce Pearson, but it looks to me like Brady Briggs will be pulling off his lead. And the 7 of Blake Griffin pulls down. He was trying to look for the inside and did not get to make it. This is a good race, ladies and gentlemen. They are battling it out. They are switching the lead up here like nobody's business. Let's just see how many lead changes we got. If I can find it. We've had 7 lead changes so far. I do believe that number to be probably in the 20s the way this is going. We are almost halfway home, and it has been a spectacular race so far. You look for Blake Griffin pushing on the bottom of Brady Briggs, and we got the 51 on the outside with Jordan Gonzalez. Oh, he got a little bump. Oh, and the 93 is going a lap down. It was 3 wide for a moment. 93 looks to me like he just brushed the wall. I'm calling out a 93 and a Daniel Chumley. He is on pit road. I'm not sure if this is a pit stop scheduled, or if he is. Yeah, he's got some damage on the rear. He may be just jumping in there and trying to get some damage and get some fresh tires. We have been green for 23 laps. And it has been a race, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a quick break and give my voice box a break. But we'll be right back. And we're back. And Blake Griffith has taken back over. Brady Briggs has taken back the lead. And Jordan Gonzalez is working with the lap car. Oh, he just turned the lap car. And we got a caution. Oh, Jordan, what have you done? I'm trying to find the wreck. And it don't look like I'm going to get it. I gotta work on the replays, ladies and gentlemen, but I will try to get it one way or the other ironed out by next race, or the next scheduled race, that is. I don't believe I'm gonna get it worked out in the next race here this evening, but I mean, just bear with me. And we have our pit stops taking place right now. Brady Briggs is on pit lane. Jordan Gonzalez. Let's see what we got. And it looks like everybody's going to be taking 4. Brady Briggs had a 14.5 second pit stop. He was on pit lane for 33.1 seconds. Looks like our fastest stop was Jordan Gonzalez with 9.6 second stop. I bet he only took right. Bruce Pearson got a little bit of damage fixed while he was there. He was there for 17.9. And as they straighten up and head back to line the field up, I think Daniel Chumley is going to be looking for a wave around. And Alex Tilley is still a lap down. It is showing Jordan Gonzalez on the lead lap. And he's probably on the lead lap. Don't know if he got the lucky dog. And it is showing Jordan Gonzalez as your leader, followed by Brady Briggs, Daniel Hallis, Sean Timmerman, Blake Griffith, Bruce Pearson, Clay Phillips, James Pandolf, Ryan Branch, John Mullins, Alex Tilley, and rounding out the field is Daniel Chumley. And Daniel Chumley will most likely be taking a wave around. Give me just a second, folks. This has been a really good race so far. One caution. We've had a couple of near misses, but no real big one yet. And I hope we don't see it. They will be battling it out though, because the points are crucial in this league. With the way the point systems are working is the top 20 drivers of each split will run the main event, but you earn points even if you're running in the splits. So it is crucial to be in the top 20 of the splits. That way you get the extra points. It's going to come down to who gets the most main events and wins, I think. Or it could just come down to who gets the most main events. Because like I said, you get points for your split races and you get points for the main event. So it is going to be crucial to getting into the main events. And it looks like all 12 of these drivers will make the main event. I don't know how many drivers are in the B race right now, but we're looking at a pretty decent sized field, I'm sure, for our first race. And the Daytona race again is followed here after this split, and it will be for 90 laps or 225 miles, and that should be an interesting race. The pace lights are out and we are getting ready to go green. Excuse me. And John Mullins is going to take the inside, and he's going to lead them down to the green flag. And Brady Briggs, don't count him out. He's wanting his first win. So pace car is in, green flag, and we are off and racing. And Jordan Gonzalez got a nice lead there. He's going to go up and try to maintain it. And we got Daniel Hallis, who's pushing him on the back door. And Brady Briggs drops down off the high side and stuck Sean Timmerman out there all by himself. He's going to be pushed back. Oh, and it looks like the two of Daniel Hallis is back out on the apron. They are fighting. They are 3 wide with the 24, and the 23 just turned to 24. Ryan Branch got 23 into the wall. And I suspect they both got some damage. Yeah, Ryan Branch's nose is all tore up. And Sean Timmerman, he looks like he's got some damage too on the front end and on the rear end. But we don't have no smokers, so that's a good thing. Well, we got the 2 cautions, and with just a little under 13 laps to go, I hope it's 14 laps to go. It would not expect me to see one more yellow, but it is what it is. I think Brady Briggs is going to have something for Jordan Gonzalez. He's been fighting strong all night long to maintain that first position. James Pandolf is back up in the 5th position. He's not somebody to count out either. And Ryan Branch is on pit road. I would expect him to be coming down and taking 4 tires and fixing as much of that damage as he can. Let's sit here and take a look and find out what he's doing. Yes, he did take 4 tires. And he didn't go to elect to fix any damage. And neither did the 24 Sean Timmerman. But they did get 4 tires and they are back out on the track. This is going to be a close finish. We're going to have right at 11 laps, 10 or 11 laps to go when the pace car ducks off in. Got to light my smoky. Okay. We've had 6 caution laps, 2 cautions, 10 lead changes. The air temperature is 83 degrees. Wind direction is southeast at 13.4 mile an hour. That's some heavy winds there, ladies and gentlemen. I guess that's why these trucks have been a handful. Excuse me. And we are getting set to line up, double file. And let's run down through the board real quick. We got Jordan Gonzalez leading, Brady Briggs is in 2nd, Blake Griffiths is in 3rd, Clay Phillips is 4th, James Pandolf the 3rd is in 5th, John Mullins is in 6th, Bruce Pearson is 7th, Ryan Branch is currently 8th, Daniel Hallis is 9th, Sean Timmerman is 10th, Alex Tilley is 11th, and Daniel Chumley is 12th. And Daniel Chumley seems to be the only car that is not on the lead lap. Sorry for this long break, but I just don't feel like going to a commercial right now. I want to stay here to the end, and I'm going to stick it out. We're going to stick it out to the end. No more commercials or anything. And they are lining up. Pace lights are out, and we will be going green next time by. This should be an exciting finish. We'll have 11 laps to go, and I can tell you they will be battling for the lead here. Can Jordan hold on to it? Will Brady Briggs decide that he's going to want the lead? Will somebody from the rear decide that he's going to come up through it and surprise everyone? We don't know. Stick around and find out. And we're entering turn 3. I kind of look for the high line to be working really good here at the end. You can't count out Clay Phillips. He's sitting back there in 4th position, and he'll be pushing on the back end of Brady Briggs. You know he's hungry. He wants him a first win of the season. You got John Mullins. He's made it back on the lead lap. He wants his first win. And the pace car is in, and we have a green flag on the track. John Mullison got a really good, Jordan Gonzalez got a really good push by Blake Griffith, and they have put some distance between Brady Briggs and Clay Phillips. James Pandolf is all over the back of Clay Phillips. And we got a nice race here for the end. We got a 5-car up front breakaway, followed by another breakaway in the back. But I imagine everybody's going to get tightened up here for the finish. Jordan Gonzalez is still leading, and we got a high mover on the outside. And that is Clay Phillips. Clay Phillips and Daniel Hallis. They're working their way on the high side. James Pandolf just jumped up. Oh, and so did Brady Briggs. Brady Briggs jumped to the high side. And we got somebody in the wall. Looks like Daniel Hallis was in the wall. No cautions out. James Pandolf is in 3rd. He's trying to clear. See, maybe he's going to jump to the high side. Got the 10. John Mullins. He's looking on the bottom. Got 6 of Clay Phillips. Thought he was going to work with Brady Briggs, but he left him out. He's going to send Brady Briggs to the back. Blake Griffith was taking a look on the inside of Jordan, but he is pushing him all the way down the back stretch. He is not let off the gas. James Pandolf decided he was going to try it on the high side, but nobody. Well, take that back. Brady Briggs is going to try to go with him. It's going to take more than 2 cars on the high side to get it done, folks. And they stay single file on the bottom. And Jordan Gonzalez is still your leader. James Pandolf is still riding it out. Oh, the 6 is loose. He got really squirrely. Oh, and he just lost it completely. No caution. We stay green. He had a little help. Come on, James. Hang on to that draft. You got 6 laps to go. Brady Briggs is taking a look on the inside of the 10. And he gave him just enough room to hang on to it. A smart move by Brady Briggs. James Pandolf is on the back of Brady Briggs. And they're working back up to the draft to the back door of John Mullins. And Brady Briggs is going to try it again on the high side. James Pandolf's going to go with him. We got 5 laps to go. And Blake Griffin jumped to the high side. He is going to work with Brady Briggs and James Pandolf. He wants to take this lead over with 5 laps to go. It is going to be a close race here at the end. He's got him cleared. But will he duck down and leave his partners out to hang to dry? No. Oh, he tried to give Brady Briggs enough room to come down. Just couldn't make it happen. And we have a new leader. It's Blake Griffith. Brady Briggs is still hanging on with James Pandolf. I believe we're going to have another lead change here in just a few minutes. Somebody's going to get tired of hanging on the bottom, and they're going to work on that high side. Blake Griffin is giving it everything he's got. He's holding that bottom line. They're side drafting. Brady Briggs is side drafting on the side of Blake Griffith. And Blake Griffith has got to run. I mean, Brady Briggs had him a run on the outside. I'm getting confused here at the end. It's a lot of excitement. James Pandolf is all over the back of Brady Briggs. And the 10 of John Mullins, he's jumped up to the top. Oh, hang on to it, Jordan. Jordan's in the wall. And James Pandolf, he's just spun down pit road. Wide open. And it looks like it's going to be between Blake Griffith, Brady Briggs, and John Mullins. With 3 laps to go. They're going to be 3 wide, most likely coming across the finish line. Brady Briggs is out front. He is doing everything he can to hang on to the win. If Blake Griffin gets the back end of John Mullins, I'll look for him to hang Brady Briggs out to dry. And Blake Griffin just turned John Mullins. Caution is out. Caution is out. That's your race, ladies and gentlemen. Brady Briggs hung on to it. Blake Griffith second. Sean Timmerman third. Unofficially Ryan Branch, James Pandolf, Jordan Gonzalez, John Mullins, Bruce Pearson, Clay Phillips, Daniel Hallis, Alex Tilley, and Daniel Chumley. We're going to take a quick break. We're back. White flag. And your winner, Brady Briggs, Blake Griffin, Sean Timmerman, Ryan Branch, James Pandolf. Finish out your top 5. Let's see if I can't find Brady Briggs and bring him down. I'm still looking for him. Well, I'm going to jump in the channel with them. Seems to be easier to do it that way. I'm having some issues with my Discord. Alright, maybe we can get it this time. I can see him, it's just trying to get a hold of him. Okay. You got a copy there, Brady?
Hey David, you got me there, bud?
Hey, I got you now. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good, my friend.
Man, that was an awesome race. It was really an awesome race. You worked your butt off to finally pull it off.
Yeah, it turned out pretty good there. You know, split race, so we'll see what the main brings. But yeah, pretty excited to win this one. So we'll see what we got for him in the main.
Cool deal, Jelly Bean. Cool deal. What did you think there? Did you think he was going to get passed by Jordan Gonzalez there at the end?
Yeah, you know, it was tight racing there. You know, I thought me and Blake had something good going there, so I thought for sure it was going to be come down to us too. So, you know, luckily it did there, finished 1 and 2. So hopefully we can work with him again in the main and be right up front again there.
10-4, 10-4. Well, I look forward to seeing you in the next race, and I'll be broadcasting it as well.
Sounds good. We'll see you there.
10-4. Let's see if we can't pull in Blake Griffin.
Broadcast.
You got a copy, Blake?
Yeah, man. How's it going?
How's it going for you? Nice second place finish there.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I had more. I had more, and I thought I could have won that thing. I thought I had it played out right, but me and the 9, or well, Jordan, I think he's number 9. We were working pretty good together. And then me and Brady were working pretty good together, and right there at the end, I thought the 10 just came up on me, but I went back and watched, and he got loose. He got on the apron and came up and got into me, but. Man, it happens. I'm happy with the Sega for now. Hopefully I can pull one out in the main.
Yeah, with a 13-mile-an-hour wind, it seemed like them trucks were really loose and a handful to drive, especially if you touch the apron.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you guys seen it or not, but there early in the race, I just barely got the splitter on the apron, and it picked the rear end up and just about turned me, and I almost lost the draft. And luckily the 2, Daniel Hallis, he hung back and waited on me, and we got back up there and battled in the front again. I really appreciate that for him. But man, it was slick out there tonight. Going into turn 1, if anybody was trying to crowd you down or pinch you down, it was very hard to stay off of them. It was pushing really hard. So I guess we'll see what the main brings. Hopefully the track's a little bit cooler, so we can race a little more. But I really appreciate you doing this broadcast, and appreciate James and everybody putting on this league.
Yeah, it was really nice to watch the race out there. I wish there would have been a little bit bigger field this evening, but you have to take what you can get.
Yeah, man, I think the main will be pretty full, and we should have a good showing for everybody out there. And appreciate you doing this, man.
Yeah, 10-4. Catch you in the next race. I'm gonna see if I can't get a hold of Sean Timmerman real quick.
Yeah, man, I was having a hard time hearing you there, but again, appreciate everything, and we'll see you guys in the main.
My mic is just not working for me. I got him. Let's see if I can't drag him up. Almost. Well, it's not cooperating with me, ladies and gentlemen. I just don't know what to do. I'm probably going to have to restart my machine after this race. Well, I was really wanting to get Sean Timmerman in. Let me see if I can't jump down here and just do it this way.
Hey, Sean, were you interviewed?
I'm trying to...
Well, yeah, no, I wasn't.
I'm trying to get him right now. I'm going to have to do it from here.
No, I was not.
Sean, you got your ears on?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Well, you pulled off a top 3. How do you feel about that top 3 finish?
Well, we made it through a couple big wrecks. I know 2 of them, and then the one that we were involved in, we were going through while I was watching my mirror, and 7 car came up track a little, and so I slid up and car was right above me and put us into the wall.
Yeah, we saw that, but you know, it's a little bit of rubbing and banging out there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Now, you got anything for the main race?
Man, I don't know. Guess we'll see.
You make you any friends out there tonight?
What was that?
I said, you make you any friends tonight?
Yeah, I did. A couple of them, actually. Worked together and practiced real well, and
Well, we look forward to seeing you in the main. I'm gonna jump back up here in the broadcast channel. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a really good finish. Your winner was Brady Briggs, and I need to work on some graphics and stuff. But hang around, be patient. We will be running another broadcast. It's just as soon as I can get it set up and get logged into the servers. This is ORN with the DRL Winter A Split Series. Signing off. I need to thank my sponsors, Oculus Rift, for sponsoring this network. I need to thank NVIDIA as well. They sponsored this network as well by sending a nice video card so that I can broadcast these races, and hopefully they are in 1080p. Catch you in the next race.